Hi Taurus, welcome to July 2014. Now July's message for you is to take time for yourself. You've been through so much change these past few months, these past few years, and July is saying, you know what, take some time for yourself and assimilate all of the growth that you've done, all of the wonderful changes that you've made for yourself. Go out into nature, clear your head, rest your brain, and come back re-energized and recharged. You are in a good position this month. The universe supports you. There's a lot of love here for you in July. Your ruling planet Venus enters Cancer on July 18th, and that will be activating the area of your life that has to do with short distance travel, speaking, writing, teaching, communicating, your thought patterns, your attitude. And so this is a good time for you to, step back from everything and just assimilate all of the growth that you've experienced all of 2014 and these past few years, especially with Saturn being in Scorpio and opposing the Taurus. It's been, very challenging at times. You've had many successes as well, right? And accomplishments, but it's been extremely requiring because your duties and responsibilities have been so extreme at times. Now, Mercury is direct July 1st. Woohoo! And so that means, communication gets back on track and life gets easier because the god of communication and travel and transportation is moving forward. And then you have the Capricorn full moon on July 12th. And for you, this happens in the area of your life of your spirituality, your religious beliefs, your future vision, your truth, what is truth for you. And it's a wonderful energy because Capricorn is a sister sign, so it pours positive energy into you. Now, the Capricorn full moon is being activated by the Uranus-Pluto Grand Cross, and so, the energy is there, and like I said, that's why, here this month, if you're feeling the desire to take a vacation, to retreat, to just, take your time this month, it's okay to do that. It's give yourself permission. You're a human being. You're not a human doing. So give yourself permission to relax, enjoy, have fun. Now, the Capricorn full moon is, full moons are opposition. So you have the sun in Cancer and the moon in Capricorn. Oppositions are awarenesses that come to us through external events, through other people. And this one is bringing to conscious awareness your needs. And I have the Needless program here because when we meet our own needs, life becomes effortless. Now, if you're feeling needy for money or you're feeling needy for a relationship, it's okay. It's not about disowning our neediness. It's about owning it, because then that way it doesn't drive our decisions, right? So that we don't just, take a job that we really don't love for the money, or we don't just take who's ever available just so we can feel less lonely. It's really important to connect to ourselves and meet our own needs. And this program can help you do that. Meet your own needs so that you are needless. And when you're needless, your life becomes effortless. And it is possible to have all your needs permanently met. And it's so rewarding when you do that. It frees up your life, it frees up your time, because you're no longer chasing unmet needs. So, so some of the things you can do to meet your own needs is raise your boundaries, right? Raise your standards, establish better boundaries. Okay? So if people run over your boundaries, that isn't loving on you, and it's very draining. So set better boundaries. Practice healthy selfishness. When you fill your own cup, then you bring more to the table. So love you more than the need to please others. Love you more than the need to be in relationship. Love you more. And when you do that, you emanate more love. You become needless. And also, Raise your personal standards. Don't just take any job. Don't just take any relationship. Qualify your relationships. Qualify a better job for yourself and a better position. And own your power. Capricorn is about power, and the power is within. No one steps up to us and says, be powerful. You are power, right? No one's going to do that, right? So we have to give it to ourselves. So your power is within. Your power comes from your soul. Your power comes from your soul self. It comes from your inner being. And you want to empower yourself. And by doing that, you're your own authority. You see, it's not outside of you. It's inside. And that's what the Capricorn moon is reminding you, is to be your own power. Own your power. Be your own authority. Make friends with change. The Cardinal Grand Cross, of course, is still going on with the Capricorn full moon because Capricorn is part of it. Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, and Libra, they're all part of this Cardinal Grand Cross that we've been experiencing. And so for you, it has to do with what you believe, it has to do with what you think, and how you take care of yourself. And so this is a wonderful time for you to, go travel, go on an adventure, go on a wonderful vacation, connect with nature, draw your power from Gaia, from Mother Earth, and recognize your limitations. So if you need to sleep more, own it. If you're not a morning person, own it. If you are feeling needy, own it. Because when you own it, then it becomes an ally, right? So it's like, I need more sleep than most people. Give yourself permission to have it. When you do that, it becomes a strength. It becomes an ally because you're working within your limitations. And that is what Saturn is teaching you in Scorpio, is to own your limitations so that they become strengths and allies to you rather than seeing them as a negative. And so I really like that for you this month. And of course, this Capricorn full moon for you is pouring positive energy into your Taurus sun, into your Taurus ascendant, into any planets you have in Taurus, because Cancer sextiles you and Capricorn is your sister sign and it trines you. Both are harmonious energy pouring into your Taurus planets, nourishing and nurturing you, empowering you, and what can be better than that? Then Mercury joins the party on July 13th. Mercury moves into Cancer, and then Jupiter enters Leo on July 16th. Now, Leo is 4 signs from you. Leo rules your home life. Leo rules your real estate. Leo rules how you nurture yourself, how you nurture your family. And so with Jupiter here, this for some of you looking for property, this is a fabulous time to go get a fantastic property because you'll get something really good. You will get a lavish kingdom. You will get a castle. You will, even if it's a little castle, it's your castle. But it's a good time to buy property, or it's a good time to renovate the home you live in. So you can use Jupiter in Leo to really get some nice property for yourself, but also to treat yourself kingly and queenly, to be queen of the castle, to be king of the home, because you are, and that's good for you. Now, Saturn moves direct on July 20th after being retrograde for almost 5 months, and Jupiter enters Cancer on July 18th. So it's a very busy month. And, so you're going to be busy in the community. You can be busy with your social networking and social media networking. And also in relationships, with Saturn moving direct in the area of relationships for you. After 5 months, you can see the benefits of the inner work you've done all this time. Building new structures. Saturn has been rebuilding you from the inside out, finishing unfinished business. And of course, being careful about resources. This is what Saturn has come to teach you. Now you can apply yourself to your goals and objectives with more patience, endurance, and focused attention. So for you, it's been going over the area of relationships and partnerships. Some of you have been, forming stronger alliances with your partner who you couple with. For others of you, Saturn has shown you to move past the current relationship because it's not meeting your needs, it's not empowering you, and that's appropriate too, because when we let go of what no longer serves us, it creates the space for better to enter. Uranus turns retrograde on the 21st. This has more to do with behind the scenes with you. And then the Sun moves into Leo on July 22nd. Again, the focus is on home for you in July, going into August. It's more about nourishing and nurturing you, taking time for you, assimilating all of the growth you've been through. Then Mars into Scorpio on July 25th. And that's going to start pulling you back out into relationships. And that's okay because, for those of you looking for a relationship, this could bring in a new man for you, or woman for those of you that are men looking for women. Mars loves being in Scorpio because it's its traditional sign, and Scorpio is about power and passion, and Mars digs that. Mars doesn't like this Libra, let's be nice thing, because Mars likes to take action and likes to be in control. And so now that Mars is in its ancient home sign, its traditional sign, Scorpio, he's much happier. And of course, your ruling planet Venus is in cuddly, cozy Cancer, and that's all about nourishing and nurturing you and taking good care of you, using social media to have fun, to connect with others in an emotional, supportive way, which nourishes you. And that's what it's about in July, is loving on you, taking care of you. Now, the Leo new moon on July 26th is sitting next to Jupiter. I love this energy. This is a wonderful new moon. Yes, Mars is squaring it, but that's okay. It just gives it a lot of energy, and desire, passion. With Jupiter there, it brings opportunity, it brings expansion. So for those of you looking to move, it's a wonderful time for you to find a beautiful place to live. Even if you're renting, you can rent a beautiful palace. You can rent something that you just feel comfortable in, you feel good in, and it's a wonderful time for you to do that. The Leo full moon is filled with positive energy. I'm really digging these good vibrations. Jupiter is the king of the gods. In Roman mythology, Jupiter is Jove. You know that you hear that saying, by Jove, I think I've got it. It's jovial, it's uplifting, it's positive, it's expansive. It's wonderful. It's all about the good vibrations. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. He expands whatever he touches. And he's sitting next to the sun, consciousness, moon, subconsciousness, sun, male energy, moon, female energy. So it's uplifting the male and female in all of us. And the cosmic Leo moon messages, believe in you, Taurus. Believe in your capabilities. Believe in your higher power. It's time to let your creativity flourish and grow. Think like the child. Be curious. Be in wonder. What gives you passion? This is a very passionate new moon. And for you, it's in your home space. So you're really drawing a lot of power from being at home, from being in your sacred space, by being in your secret garden, by being out in nature. It's nourishing you. It's nurturing you. It is empowering you. The only challenge I would say with Jupiter is, and you'll feel this as you get into August, as Jupiter starts to climb and square in you, Taurus, don't overextend yourself, because it does. Even though it's a square, it's Jupiter. Jupiter makes everything it touches feels good. The challenge with the square is we can overextend ourselves, right? I can do this. I can do this. I could sign up for this committee, and that could be at this meeting and this meeting. And then you sit back and go, oh my gosh, why did I overcommit myself? So if you start to feel like, you can do more and more and more, just be aware that it's better to under-promise and then over-deliver than to over-promise and then always under-deliver. Just be aware of that, because even though Jupiter is going to be squaring the Taurus in Leo, it's a positive energy. It makes you feel really good. It empowers you. It uplifts you. And so there's a tendency there to overextend. But you can always pull it back. And, what a wonderful energy. Think about like what you would be doing if money wasn't a concern for you, right? What are you here to do? Julia Cameron, who wrote the classic The Artist's Way, says you have an inner dream that can unfold if you have the courage to admit what it is. What you really want to do is what you're really meant to do. What is it that you really want to do? Whatever it is you really want to do is what you're here to do. It's your destiny. And when you do what you're meant to do, the money comes. The money comes when you do what you're meant to do. Doors open for you. You'll feel useful. The work you do feels like play. And that's the goal for all of us, to be in the work we love to do, because then it feels like play. So this is a wonderful moon for you. You end the month of July with the Mercury entering Leo. So then Mercury jumps into Leo. And the message for you is to follow your heart. Be your authentic self. Be who you were born to be. And then share your passion with the world. So for you, July is a wonderful time for you to take a vacation, for you to feel loved and supported by the universe, for you to, for those of you interested in relationship, the Mars moving through the area of your partnerships and relationships can bring in a new relationship for you. For those of you coupled already, it's a wonderful time for the two of you to go off and take a fabulous vacation, travel. Mercury is direct. Mercury is moving forward. Venus and Mercury are in your money house, and then they move into your social media house. So it's like whatever you love and value, you can take it to the next level using social media. Build your strength from your foundation. Build your strength from a home. Wonderful time to start a home-based business. Jupiter's there. You could be really prosperous if you build the business from home. But it is a wonderful month for you. Cancer harmonizes with you. Capricorn harmonizes with you. So integrate the changes you've been making. And let go of what's not working for you. Just let it go. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my podcast. You're so awesome, Taurus. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if something's not working for you, just let it go. Let it go. Oh, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.